If you're thinking about creating a video for your company, then the first step is planning. It is so important. So here are the steps that I use to plan my videos. The first step is defining the purpose. So for this, you need to think about why you're creating this video. Is it to educate students? Is it to engage your employees? Is it to share a particular new procedure that you've got in your company? Define your purpose first. So once you've defined your purpose, you can think about your audience, which is the reason why you're creating this video, right? Because you want people to watch it. So who is going to be watching it? How old are they? What are they doing? Where are they most of the time? The more you know about your audience, the better, because then you can create something that is totally suited to them. Step 3 is thinking about where the video will be shared. Is it going to be on your website? Is it going to be up on LinkedIn or YouTube or Twitter? Because each time you show up in all of these different places, it might mean that you need to create a different type of video depending on where it's going. It's a bit like when you go to a party. If you go to a black tie dinner, you wouldn't exactly turn up in jeans, would you? So it's quite similar when you think about social media in that sense. Next up, you want to think about the style of the video. So is it going to be slick and corporate? Is it going to be quite informal, like a chat like we are now? Is it going to be funny? Is it going to be an interview? After this, we get to the creative bit. So you want to brainstorm. You want to put down all of your ideas about what you want this video to be about and the topic and the content of it down on a piece of paper. And you want to be asking yourself questions like, okay, where am I going to film this? When am I going to film it? Who's going to be in it? This is really starting to think about what it will contain. So once you've done a bit of a brainstorm, then you're going to be ready to develop your rough script. And this is kind of a preference thing, but I do prefer thinking about what I'm actually going to say. I think most people do like to be prepared, but this can just be bullet points. It doesn't need to be detailed. You just need to understand what you want to get across. Next up, we have storyboarding. Now, this is very useful for setting up how you want the video to look. So what is each scene or clip going to be? Where are you going to put in B-roll? You know, the stuff that goes over the top of the video to make it a little bit more interesting. When are you going to interview somebody? When is a particular manager going to be speaking to the camera? There's all of these things that you need to think about it. And the great thing with storyboarding is that it can be quite rough. It doesn't need to be perfect like you've probably seen in behind the scenes Pixar or Disney things where they've literally got these beautiful paintings of detailed scenes and the story of everything. But I'm going to show you mine. Can you see that? Mine are literally stick figure rough drawings in very rough squares. Depending on the video, I might spend a little bit more time around this. But I literally just jot it out really quickly, just so I can visualize in my head where people are going to stand or when somebody might say something in particular. So it's quite useful. Number 8 is location planning. So this is something that can be forgotten quite easily. You've got your great idea of what you want to do and you get all pumped up and excited, and then you get to the place where you want to film and it's really noisy, or you're not actually allowed to film there. I've been chucked off a few places before. So you really have to think about location planning. So you need to look into where are you going to film? Do you need permissions? If so, what permissions? Because multiple people might need to say yes. Is the lighting okay? Is the noise okay? Depending on where it is and depending on what your video is about, this could be quite detailed and it could be a very important one. Number 9, and this is an add-on. You don't necessarily have to do this. Again, it depends on your approach and your style, but this is developing a detailed script. And when I'm doing my science videos, which I have a YouTube channel and I do science videos on the side, when I do that, I do create a detailed script because obviously I need to fact check and I need to get a better idea of what I'm going to say because I don't want to say anything wrong. But then I do leave some flexibility during filming, so I'm not bothered about whether I replace a the with a then or something. As long as it makes sense, it doesn't really matter. But if your content has anything that needs to be specific because of legal reasons, then you will need a detailed script. And my recommendation would be that you might want to get a teleprompter because sometimes it's hard to remember everything word for word. So really it's up to you on that one. So those are the steps that I go through to plan my videos. I'm interested to know, if you've created a video before, what are your steps? Do you have anything that you do that I don't do? Because I'm keen to learn as well. If you found the video useful and if you're keen to learn more about the different types of video that you can create in your company and get some inspiration about different types of videos, then you can head over to my website where I've got lots of content about communications. That's it from me. See you next time.